Now,
And if you don't like it, you just turn the spigot on.
Oh, I don't think Paul Krugman actually got to that. He kind of went off on Marty Weitzman's, on a paper that Marty Weitzman had written about the probability of catastrophic temperature change, and Paul Krugman thought he caught us in a mistake, and I hate to say it, but he's wrong. And at some point, you know, there's so much fervor about this topic. Part of the problem is that when
it's like theology.
Well, it's interesting you say that, Charlie, because, you know, that was one of the many things that a very small portion of kind of climate activists have objected to, is that we said, there's a sentence that I'm paraphrasing, but something along the lines of the efforts to stop global warming have the characteristics of a religion. There really are these kind of dogmatic principles. There are believers, there are heretics, and so on. And
there's a him and a real economist.
Well, when we think of real economists, we think of macro guys. We think of guys who are looking at the macro economy, and that is exceedingly different from what we do.
People like Paul Krugman.
Yeah, Paul Krugman, although he's kind of a hybrid. Now he's become a, a voice, really.
A public intellectual.
Yeah, and that's a very different idea, where you kind of channel your research and channel other people's research into advising and trying to move policy. We don't try to do that. We strive to be as nonpartisan as possible. You know, we've had people from every quadrant of society hate us equally.